No financial struggles. Manageable financial struggles. Whatever, as far as you can go.
I just think it would be energizing in some ways, you know, just to feel that freedom and to, it's like letting go of that worry so you can put that energy into something.
Good. So it's not just what it looks like, it's what it feels like too, right? How you feel when you create a vision is critically important. Because, have you ever been to a restaurant that had a distinct smell? You know, Indian food or something like that. And then the next time you smelled curry, brought back that whole experience, right? Our senses are so powerful, right? So building some sensory perception into our visioning is important. All right, I'm a huge believer in writing down our vision and then rewriting it to get detail. Now, I want to share something that, as some of you went through a visioning workshop with me, so you've heard this, but this was so powerful. It was a blog post that I read, and it was about a restaurant in Michigan, and they've been in business for a very long time, and they were at this stage of, hey, we've got to innovate or die. What are we going to do here? So they came up with the idea of building a farmer's market in the community. There wasn't one. They had a practice in this business that had been, it was like an Italian restaurant. They'd been in business for 30-some years. And the owner said, every time we come up to a decision, we create a vision story about the outcome, no matter how small it is. So they created this vision story about what a farmer's market in the community could look like. And they reprinted in the blog in detail the story that they wrote 5 years before. And then they showed a picture of what the farmer's market looked like, present time. They could have been writing about it right there. And it was so beautifully written, it was like you were reading a fiction novel, you know, in great detail. So here's the other thing I'm going to tell you though, a little tip. As you're visioning, and it's an incredibly powerful tool, don't be attached to the outcome. It's a really hard balance. How do I create something in detail but not get attached to it? So, Vicki, if financial freedom meant to you that you could purchase something you would like.
A new car.
A new car.
Newer car.
Okay, well let's go, you know, a red Corvette. Okay? Let's just say that's the vision, and you've written in detail. You know, maybe it's a vintage red Corvette. You know, and you've got the year and everything. All right? What if your brother-in-law says, you know what, I've got 2 cars. One is a yellow Lamborghini. Are you to turn it down because you are so attached to your vision of that red Corvette?
No.
No, probably not. There's some things we'll give up on, right? This is why I like the idea of a little bit of a cloudy day for our vision. Maybe that farmer's market didn't have the sun shining, but it had a little mist flowing. Because maybe the stall over here that sold apples was now a better place to sell oranges. Who cares, right? The farmer's market is up and running. Who cares? You got new wheels and they're really cool. Who cares? Right? Sometimes we get so attached to the outcome, though, that we don't see the forest for the trees. And it's a danger. So visioning is a great tool, but